Today we're talking to Aaron Katsman. Aaron is a licensed financial advisor. Aaron, what are your qualifications as a financial advisor?
Well, first of all, Jonathan, thanks for having me. I'm a licensed financial advisor both in the United States and in Israel. I'm also a financial columnist for the Jerusalem Post, and I'm a contributor for the leading financial website in the United States called seekingalpha.com.
Okay, great. If one wishes to invest, should you use an advisor or should one actually just do it themselves?
No, Jonathan, that's a really great question. I would say in sort of the financial media, that is the question today. Go to any financial website and you're gonna be read the riot act to do it yourself. Don't use an advisor. You're wasting money. Everybody with a little bit of reading can become an expert advisor, and they'll be the next Warren Buffett. And there's no need for an advisor. For some people, I think it's true. For people who have an interest in actually managing their money, and they have the right sort of, I guess, personal temperament that they can, withstand tough times and tough down markets where they're watching their net worth, drop by 10 or 15% over the matter of a couple of weeks. Then, there's a lot to be said for to become a do-it-yourself investor. But as most people don't do their own tax returns, and they don't diagnose their own diseases, and they don't do their own rental contracts or purchase contracts, we do a lot of outsourcing to professionals in our lives, throughout the gamut of life. And I think for most people, financial advice is the same thing. Either they don't have the head for it, they don't care enough about it to stay on top of it, and that's why you would use a financial advisor. Oftentimes do-it-yourself investors don't even know what products are available to them. They know sort of the popular things that everybody else is investing in because that's what everybody's writing about. But they don't know certain maybe niche products which could really be useful to their personal situation. I would say another downside with doing things yourself is the media is full of sort of one size fits all solutions. Everything's got to be off the shelf. But being an advisor and sitting across the table from living, breathing clients, I can tell you it's not that easy. Everybody has their own personal situation, their own nuanced situation. It might be that you're approaching retirement, or it might be that you're, a beginning investor. It might be that you're trying to marry off kids. It might be that you're unemployed. Reading some financial website's not going to tell you specifically, what to do. Like I said, it's very generic advice. And for somebody who needs more specific advice or tailor-made portfolio advice, that's why you really go to a financial advisor, because they sit with you. They'll help you define goals, help you define your needs, and then together you can come up with a portfolio which balances, the amount of risk you're able to take, and so that you can sleep well at night, but also, have the money work for you to achieve the goals and the needs that you spell out.
Okay, Aaron, some financial advisors will charge a fee, some won't. What is the difference?
I would say there are probably two models in financial advice today. So the old model is you make a transaction and you pay a commission, or you get charged as per the assets that you have under management, a fixed fee, 1% or 1.25% annually. The other model is what's called more of a fee-based model, where you're really a consultant. You charge the client by the hour, or on a retainer, and you're not beholden to anybody. You don't sell product. All you do is advise, right? You give financial advice to the client, whether it's his portfolio, whether it's coordinating the accountants and the tax lawyers and putting everybody together so that everybody's on the same page. And in that model, you don't charge based on assets. You don't charge based on transactions. You charge only on a per hour basis, which is actually sort of good, especially for smaller investors who may want, a one-off overview, somebody just to, review their portfolio once a year, once every 6 months, that they don't have $5 million, invested, and they're not going to go to one of the big firms and with their $10,000 or $20,000. Oftentimes, a financial advisor wouldn't even look at them. When you go to a real traditional fee-based advisor who's just charging by the hour, it makes no difference. So, you know, that's a really good service also for smaller advisors. So for smaller investors, I'm sorry, you know, as they're able to really get their money's worth and get good professional advice.
Okay, Aaron, thank you very much for that. A lot to think about for all of us. Aaron,
Thank you very much for having me. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.